Fertility treatment options for same-sex couples in the UK and abroad. It's common for people to struggle with fertility health, and for same-sex couples, fertility treatment options are even more limited. In the UK, for example, LGBT couples can receive access to assisted reproduction technology, but unfortunately, access to NH-funded fertility care is often limited. Fertility treatments for lesbian couples who want to get pregnant. For lesbian women who wish to have a child, various options and fertility treatments are available. IUI. A very simple procedure for lesbian couples is IUI, intrauterine insemination. This fertility treatment is very practical and recommended if the bearing woman ovulates naturally and does not have any existing fertility issues. The only thing needed for IUI is a sperm donor, which could be sourced from a friend or even a sperm bank. IVF. Another way for lesbian couples to conceive is through in vitro fertilization, IVF. This procedure involves removing the patient's matured eggs from the ovaries and fertilizing them with healthy sperm in a laboratory dish or by intracytoplasmic sperm injection. The healthiest fertilized embryos are then transferred back into the woman's uterus. Not all embryos are used at the same time, and the best ones may be frozen for future use. Because IVF for lesbian couples involves a series of medical and surgical procedures, this option can be very expensive, and it's often recommended to attempt other methods first. Who is IVF recommended for? In vitro fertilization is recommended for single women or lesbians who have been trying to get pregnant for some time. Conception issues might include unexplained infertility, difficulties producing eggs, reduced fertility in women over 40, endometriosis, reduced ovary function, or damaged fallopian tubes. Understanding fertility health is crucial if any woman wants to conceive. That's why we recommend an at-home anti-Müllerian hormone test, which provides insightful information about your reproductive health. The costs of IUI and IVF for LGBT couples. For LGBT couples, the costs of fertility treatment might actually be higher than those of heterosexual couples. For example, if lesbian couples don't have an available sperm donor, they need to go through a sperm bank. IVF is more expensive than IUI because it involves a combination of medications and laboratory procedures. While the costs for IUI average between £800 and £1,300, the cost for a single IVF cycle is approximately £3,300. Surrogacy for gay couples in the UK. Surrogacy occurs when a woman carries a baby for another couple. This could either be a free agreement among friends or a commercial surrogate, as is common in countries like Ukraine or Cyprus. Surrogacy laws and legislation differ throughout Europe. Surrogacy is wholly banned in Italy, Germany, France, and Spain, while altruistic or non-commercial surrogacy is legal in other European nations like the UK, Ireland, Denmark, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Surrogacy is allowed in the UK, but it has to be altruistic and cannot be considered a service. In legal aspects, the mother is the childbearer and has the right to keep her baby even if it's not genetically related to her. Surrogacy for gay or lesbian couples is also allowed. When an LGBT couple decides to have a baby via surrogacy, they have the right to apply for a parental order within 6 months of its birth. The birth mother will then be required to give custody to the parents with whom she has made an agreement. In the UK, intended parents are expected to pay reasonable expenses like clothing and medical checkups to the birth mother but not for the service itself. Those expenses can range from £5,000 to £15,000, depending on the agreement between the two parties. Other countries with friendly same-sex fertility treatment. In Europe, more countries are starting to provide equal parental rights to lesbian and gay couples. For example, Greece and Spain are increasingly popular destinations with their gay-friendly fertility clinics. Tolerant and liberal laws regarding gay couples also exist in the Czech Republic. Many international clinics that offer in vitro fertilization for lesbian couples have highly qualified staff and high standards. As IUI or IVF involves medical intervention, it's recommended to be thorough when choosing a fertility treatment clinic. No matter your sexual identity, fertility health is crucial. Any person who wants to conceive should take care of their reproductive health. A great place for women to start is through a simple, at-home AMH test. With high standards of excellence and care, Fertility Connected will be with you every step of the way in your family planning journey.